Namaste everybody. Welcome to another meditation session. My name is Amit. Hope you're all well. So today we will do meditation session, daily meditation practices for steadiness. At least most of us, or at least for me, there's always a roller coaster happening, stuff happening, and in general in people's life too, and so how we can use these meditation practices to actually have a bit of steadiness throughout the day, not get too overwhelmed with the stresses and not to get overexcited and do something silly, and just managing everything in a balanced and steady perspective. So let's get started. So it's taking some time to practice some breath work. That is perhaps the first way you can encourage steadiness. So just keeping your eyes closed if you like, and just making yourself comfortable. You want to be comfortable while doing this practice, this session. Hope there is some nice quiet time for you so that you can focus. And just gently take time to breathe. We inhale and we exhale. If your mind gets distracted, just gently place it back on your breath. Now we focus on the different movements of our body as we inhale and as we exhale. Perhaps you may like to bring both your palms on your abdomen, maybe just below your belly button, and your middle finger slightly touching. As we inhale, you may feel your abdomen expand, and as you exhale, it falls back. Inhaling, abdomen rising, and exhaling. Your lungs is divided into three parts, and the lower region of the lungs is near abdomen area. So what we're trying to inhale deep down into the abdomen to your lower lungs, or lower region of the lungs, activating those areas. Now you bring your palms to your middle region of the lungs near your rib cage. You may place your palms on your rib cage, or you may cross your hands over if that's more comfortable. And again we inhale to your rib cage, to your palms on the rib cage. You experience the rib cage expand to the side and falls. Taking time to breathe. You may notice your breath becoming slower and maybe longer. Now bringing your palms just below your collarbone, on your upper chest, on your heart. And we're trying to breathe into your upper region of the lungs. You inhale, your upper chest expands, your shoulder widens, and you exhale. Now as we breathe into each region of the lungs, now we'll connect each region to make one complete yoga breath. So we keep one hand on the upper chest, we bring one hand back onto the abdomen where we started. Inhaling deep down into the abdomen, letting the air rise up to the middle region and your upper chest. Exhale from the upper chest first, your middle region, and finally your abdomen falls back. This is called complete yoga breath, or one of the most foundational pranayama practice. Helps draw chi in your body, helps to calm the mind, calm the nervous system. Activates the parasympathetic nervous system that is related to relaxation in your body. Releases all those relaxing hormones that we like. Also helps us to calm and have a bit more clarity and focus for our meditation. So this is a nice pre-meditative technique or relaxation technique that you can use any time of the day. Place your hands to a comfortable position. Now we'll move into a meditation practice. I think most of you already know, or if you're new, the meditation practice we offer is called mantra meditation. Mantra is a transcendental sound or a spiritual sound. Mantra is a Sanskrit word and divided into two parts, manaha, that is mind, and tra, to draw away. So a mantra is a spiritual sound vibration that has a quality to draw your mind away from the influences of the material energy, and it gives you, or it immerses the mind in, or when we meditate on this mantra, your mind gets immersed in a spiritual experience or spiritual energy, and you actually experience a lasting happiness. And the reason you experience lasting happiness is, as described in the yoga literatures, that we, you, me, are Atma. Atma is not material in nature. It is spiritual. It is not made of material energy. It is actually made of a separate energy that is spiritual, and it comes from the source of all lives, or Bhagavad, or the Supreme Atma, the Supreme Soul, Paramatma, different names to describe the cause of all causes. So we are the spark of life, Atma, that is within the body, within the mind. So that's why sometimes we say that subconsciously or unknowingly, oh, my mind is disturbing, or my mind is hassling me. You know, when we say my mind is hassling me, I is separate from my mind. So through this mantra meditation practice, your mind is getting immersed in a spiritual sound, in a spiritual dimension, and you, the Atma, is actually connecting up with this spiritual dimension. You are spiritual, the mantra is spiritual, so you experience life, you experience happiness, you feel uplifted. And that gives you the strength, a deeper level of strength, or that calmness to actually approach things from a steadiness or steady perspective, and not be overwhelmed with different emotions or heightened situations. So the mantra there are many mantras that are mentioned in yoga literatures, all referring to the Supreme Soul, the cause of all causes. For this practice today, we will use the mantra Aum Hari Aum, and we'll use this mantra with our breath. So when we inhale, we say the mantra Aum Hari Aum in the mind, and when we exhale, we say the mantra Aum Hari Aum throughout the whole length of our breath, taking time to actually meditate on this mantra, resting your mind in these mantras, allowing these mantras to resonate in your brain. So I'll use a guitar to make it a bit more easier for us to meditate, add a bit of timing and rhythm to our practice. So when we inhale, we say the mantra Aum Hari Aum in the mind. Breathing long and deep, and we exhale Aum Hari Aum. We continue this practice for some time. Aum Hari Aum. Just resting your mind on this mantra. Aum Hari Aum. Aum Hari Aum. Aum Hari Aum. Aum Hari Aum. Couple of long deep breaths. Aum Hari Aum. Last one. Aum Hari Aum. So this is called mantra breathing meditation, and this is the quickest meditation practice that you can use any time of the day when you don't feel good, things are not going your way, or you're stressed to jump to a meeting, or you are going to have to deal with some unpleasant situations, you can feel nerves or anxiety. Just take a step back, inhale, say Aum Hari Aum, and you will feel so much better. And with this breathing, you're activating different hormones and relaxation system, and adding this mantra to your breath, the Atma, is getting enlivened. So it's a really nice practice to do. Now the second practice that is one of my favorite, or the favorite, is japa meditation or beads meditation, which we practice with japa beads. Now the meditation, or the science of meditation, is learning to actually, or one of the aspects of the meditation is to control the mind, or calm the mind, or redirect the mind into doing in spiritual activity. And when we say redirect the mind, what we're meaning is redirect the senses, because the senses is connected with the mind intimately. So if you redirect your sense of speaking, sense of hearing, sense of seeing, sense of touch, sense of smell, if you redirect it, then automatically your minds get redirected. And so if you redirect it into a spiritual activity, then so much so the better. Automatically your mind becomes calm, your senses become inert. So in this japa meditation, we are using our sense of touch, we are repeating the mantra, So we will repeat a mantra on the beat, then we move to the next beat. We repeat the mantra softly, then we repeat to the next beat, and we continue until we finish one round. Now if you don't have the japa beats with you today, you can use your fingers just to do the counting. You do mantra a beat, on one kind of line, so to speak, and then you continue, or however it's comfortable for you. Or if you have a clicker or a counter, I had an app on my phone actually that was a counter app. I remember I did that japa meditation on my phone. So whichever way it's comfortable, or none of that you feel like, you can just sit down and listen in with me and join in. So the mantra we'll practice today will be Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. It's essentially two words, Haribol and NitaiGaur. So we'll say, this is the beat, you can see this is the head beat, and we start from the beat next to the head beat. Head beat is reserved to show our gratitude for our spiritual teachers and to the Bhagavad, the cause of all causes. You can just say Haribol on the head beat, or Aum Hari Aum, or any mantra, and we start from the beat next to the head beat. So we'll say Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol, and we move to the next beat. Say Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol, and we'll continue until we reach to the end. So feel free to join me when you're ready. Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. Just meditating on these mantras. Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. 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 Last two. Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. Haribol. So I just did not the full round, but just half round to demonstrate this process. Now when you complete and you reach the end beat, you do not cross the head beat. Remember how we talked about we use the head beat to show gratitude to our spiritual teachers and to Bhagavan. So we just either reverse the beat, or we just go in the opposite direction, whichever way is easy. It also helps to keep count of the practice, know how many rounds we do. So generally speaking, it is recommended to set yourself a certain number of rounds that you can practice every day and make a commitment to. That can be just one round. It probably takes 5 minutes to do. And the regularly you do it, you actually experience the benefit of it. And you experience, the Atma, experiences that spiritual food, and you feel enlivened, and automatically you feel inclined to add a bit more to your life. You know, you won't be surprised if in 6 months' time or how long you say, you know what, I will do 2 rounds. I do 1 round every day. Maybe I'll add 2 rounds. Maybe I'll do 1 round in the morning and 1 round in the evening. And in a year's time, you may be doing 5 rounds or 6 rounds or 10 rounds. And in that way, this meditation actually becomes more and more the part of your life. And you actually experience strength from this practice. And so it becomes easier to give up your bad habits and other things that might occupy your time. You know, and in that way, more and more you feel strengthened, you take shelter, so to speak. You naturally draw upon this spiritual practices in times of problems. So that's japa meditation for you. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments so that we can answer them. I mean, you know, I don't want to elaborate too much of this practice in a short session. It takes away. But we're definitely thinking of doing more interactive workshops on Zoom platform and other things where we can perhaps deep dive into each of these practices. So the last one for today is kirtan meditation, or singing these mantras. It is my favorite practice, or most people's favorite practice, because it's easier to do. It's a very simple process where and it is done in a group setting with musical instruments. There's no hard and fast rules. So 1 person or 2 person, usually there's a leader who sings this mantra, and there's a group who takes this mantra, receives this mantra, meditate upon it, and they sing back to the leader. So it's an exchange of these mantras we do. And the mantra we will use for our practice is Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. And because it's singing, it's very joyfully performed. You know, you can copy tunes from your favorite music track and, you know, add these mantras to those tracks and practice it, you know. You can have upbeat style where you can dance. You can have mellow style where you can really practice into meditative, make it into meditative experience, so to speak, mellow meditation. So yeah, but because we're in this group, we're in this online, I can't hear your response. So I'll just sing and you sing with me, we'll sing together. So I'll use one of my favorite melodies, very gentle, simple morning meditation melody. Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. That's your turn. Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. 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 Let's sing together. Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol, Haribol, NitaiGaur, NitaiGaur, Haribol. Very relaxing, definitely. So this is a very simple practice that you can follow, and just like you see a caterpillar, when a caterpillar goes to, when they go in the trees, they go from one leaf to another. And what they do is they actually, use some of their legs to grab hold of a leaf, and then they release the back legs, and then they go on to the next leaf. So why I mention that is, with the practice of this mantra meditation, you're actually going to experience a very inner happiness, a steadiness, a inner strength. And because you're experiencing that strength, you have something to hold on to. It's easier for you to let go of bad habits or bad thoughts or bad association or different maybe desires that you may have, because you're already feeling that in fulfillment within. It's easier for you to let go of those leaves, so to speak. So I guess that's all I have to share today about this meditation practice. All I can say or encourage is to make it into a daily habit, and you will be surprised at how it helps you to have a very steady feel throughout the day. I guess some of you have been practicing this meditation for a while, joining us in our stream. So I would love to hear, any of your comments, how this meditation has helped. And I would like to hear that. And if you have anything else to share, please do. It's always nice to see your comments. That encourages us to keep going, and know a bit more about you all. So I'll just finish our session today with a quote from ancient yoga literature, Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita, the meaning of that is Song of God. So it's a beautiful spiritual text full of wisdom. So I'm reading the text 65, chapter 2. For one who is so situated in the divine consciousness, the three folds of material existence exist no longer. In such a happy state, one's intelligence soon becomes steady. I'll repeat that again. For one who is so situated in the divine consciousness, the threefold miseries of material existence exist no longer. In such a happy state, one's intelligence soon becomes steady. So by regular practice of this mantra meditation, where you're meditating upon these spiritual sounds that refers to the names and glories of the Supreme Soul, you are actually situated in that divine consciousness. And gradually, in that happy state, your intelligence steady, and it's amazing. So thank you all for joining in. Namaste. I offer my respect to you, the spirit soul within the body. That's the meaning of the word Namaste. And we look forward to seeing you